It's been hard for me to get this image out of my mind. This Boy Scout waving to Nez Lover as she laughs and mocks him and tells him, "Smile, you're on YouTube." It just left me with such an angry feeling that she would hide behind her blackout curtains and mock these young men. And she tried to associate them with adults at all times. And clearly she said Boy Scouts, but she kept trying to refer to them in more adult terms, I think, to make it easier for when she called them peeping Toms and mocked them and called them lazy, etc. So she didn't know anything about these Boy Scouts. So I think it's time we tell her, and I tell you, my audience, who these Boy Scouts are. So for anybody not familiar with what I'm talking about, Nez Lover did a video where she goes after the Boy Scouts of America who had the audacity to come volunteer in her area at her apartment complex and build benches outside for people to enjoy. Her sycophants and fans call them evil agents of the government. One even says that it's a opening of a portal to hell, which, I mean, that's a pretty badass bench, really, when you think about it, if it can do that. But it was pretty wild. So if for nothing else to read the comment section, I suggest you check it out. And many people on YouTube have checked it out, including residents of Newark themselves, who have had a chance to see the video. So this is just a small sampling of the local citizens who have had a chance to weigh in on Nez's video. And they were none too happy, and I can't blame them because it's had the same effect on many of us. And I appreciate everybody who has shared your opinion on, I think, her most heinous video today. I'm so impressed with these scouts. You know, in 2020, it would be understandable just to sit back, to stay inside, to not go out and help others. But that's not what the scouts are about. And for those that are going on this big, huge step of becoming an Eagle Scout, a journey that for many of them started at 7, 8 years old, they're not going to let anything stand in their way. And I think that's a very impressive quality that is going to help them tremendously in life. And back to the main reason that I'm discussing this troop, these evil benches that they dare to put in this apartment complex for people to relax on, to rest on, to meditate on, to contemplate life on. You know, how dare they do that? You know, putting together a project like that doesn't just happen overnight. In fact, in becoming an Eagle Scout, the project that you're going to do in becoming an Eagle Scout, you have to present to the city and to your troop. And you may need to do that numerous times to get approval. And it is up to the scout themselves to fundraise to pay for this operation. So again, hats off to these young men. In fact, volunteering and community stewardship is in the very DNA of Troop 4002. Why, before the pandemic hit, on any given weekend, you would see them out getting their various badges, such as the anthropology badge, being at the local veterans home for a dedication of a new flag, the food pantries all across the city, and preparing the meals for those less fortunate than themselves at Christmas time. Troop 4002 cares. And Troop 4002, on behalf of our tiny but tight-knit YouTube community, we care about you and we salute you. We're going to be the bigger people, and thank you for those benches. And I apologize that you had to be mocked by one of your very own residents. And in closing, I also want to congratulate the newest Eagle Scouts at Troop 4002, Charles Meadows, Ben Smith, Parker Smith, and Riley Taylor. And for this year, Nathan Hughes, with more names to join this list. Congratulations, gentlemen.